Welcome to The Explainer. So, today we're diving into a situation we all absolutely dread, but let's be honest, we rarely think about it until we're literally right in the middle of it. We're looking at the surprisingly complex and honestly pretty fascinating logistics of emergency roadside recovery. By looking at operational details from recovery services down in the Guadalupe County region, specifically Schertz, Texas, we're going to break down exactly how local towing operations work, from the exact moment your car breaks down to the second professional help finally arrives. Here's what we're looking at today. First, the Texas Driving Challenge. Then, specialized towing equipment, rapid roadside assistance, professionalism and safety, and finally, exactly how to call for help.
Okay, picture this. You're stranded in the blistering heat on the shoulder of Interstate 35. Traffic is just roaring past you at highway speeds. Your engine just cut out, or maybe you heard that terrifying pop of a blown tire. It is a super stressful, high-stakes scenario. And in a place where the weather can shift wildly from extreme heat to a sudden downpour, a really simple breakdown can escalate into a serious hazard fast. The only thing melting faster than your tires is your patience, right? You need a highly coordinated professional response, and you need it right away. Section 1. The Texas Driving Challenge. Unpredictable roads.
Listen, a recovery operation isn't just hooking a chain to a car anymore. It's about navigating a completely dynamic environment. The source material points out that Texas weather shifts like crazy. Blistering heat 1 minute, torrential rain the next. And that puts massive strain on a vehicle's engine, the cooling system, the tires, the whole shebang. Throw in the high traffic volumes on major arteries like I-35 and those busy intersections around FM 3009, and you've got a real puzzle. Plus, there are always unexpected construction zones and bottlenecks to deal with. If your sedan stalls out on some rural back road near Crescent Bend Nature Park, a generic out-of-state dispatcher might have no clue where you are. But localized dispatchers, they know the specific geography. They can route recovery vehicles efficiently to dodge known closures, which totally prevents your minor inconvenience from turning into a major safety issue.
Moving right along to Section 2, specialized towing equipment, the right tool for the job. You know, not all vehicles need the same approach. On one hand, you've got your passenger vehicles. Think all-wheel drive cars, low-clearance sports cars, or luxury sedans. If you mishandle these, you can cause severe transmission or structural damage, no way around it. So operators bring in flatbed tow trucks. The flatbed completely elevates the vehicle off the road, which totally prevents wear on those delicate drivetrain components, and they use these soft tie-down straps to anchor the chassis, leaving your paint job and exterior trim completely untouched. But on the flip side, larger vehicles, like commercial fleet vans, heavy-duty pickups, or giant motorhomes, demand a completely different level of power. Standard wreckers just won't cut it. You need experienced truck towing services with heavy-duty winches, reinforced boom arms, and robust chassis to handle that substantial weight safely. It is quite literally about having the exact right tool for the job. So that actually brings up a huge question, one that pretty much every EV or hybrid driver starts sweating about when they hear a weird clunk on the highway. Can you safely tow an electric vehicle? Well, the answer is yes, but it requires a very specific definition of care. Enter the EV recovery protocol. The source makes it crystal clear that electric vehicles require specific handling to prevent incredibly costly damage to their batteries and drivetrains. You absolutely cannot drag them. Professionals have to utilize specialized flatbed trucks to make sure the EV is transported with all four wheels completely off the ground. The operators actually undergo specific training for the unique recovery protocols designed for the architecture of modern electric cars and hybrids.
All right, Section 3. Rapid roadside assistance, triage on the asphalt.
Sometimes a breakdown doesn't even mean hauling your car to a local mechanic. These operators, they act almost like first responders for your vehicle, showing up equipped for quick fixes. And honestly, having the right gear on hand saves you so much time and the expense of a full tow. For a drained battery, they don't just pull up with standard jumper cables. They bring commercial-grade jump boxes that can start massive diesel engines. For a blown tire, they whip out pneumatic jacks for insanely fast spare installations. Hit an empty tank, they'll bring emergency fuel right to you on the shoulder. And if you're locked out, they've got specialized tools to get safe cabin access without wrecking your doors. It's rapid intervention, perfectly designed to get you moving again without ever needing to see a flatbed.
Section 4. Professionalism and safety. Trusting the process.
There's a vital balance going on behind the scenes between physical safety and financial peace of mind. On the operational safety side, rigorous instruction and state transport regulations are totally non-negotiable.
We're talking extensive background checks and maintaining specialized transport certifications. They use protective loading measures so you don't end up with scratches, dents, or alignment issues while they load the car. But just as crucial is financial transparency. The source material hits the nail on the head. Nobody standing beside a broken-down car in the Texas summer heat wants to deal with hidden fees or completely ambiguous arrival times. Clear communication from dispatch is everything. That means upfront pricing details, clear arrival estimates, and, this is a big one, legible invoices that make your life easier if you need to file a reimbursement claim with your insurance provider. It's all about building trust through physical competence and absolute financial clarity.
Which leads us to our final section, Section 5, Calling for Help, Your Emergency Action Plan.
I want you to spotlight this number in your mind, 30 to 45. According to local operations in Schertz, a well-coordinated dispatch center aims to be there within 30 to 45 minutes for incidents inside city limits. Because let's face it, emergencies always seem to happen late at night or during a weekend road trip. That 24/7 availability and rapid responsiveness are the absolute core pillars of roadside recovery. You shouldn't be left waiting endlessly on the shoulder of a busy road.
But to actually get that swift 30 to 45-minute response, you've got to communicate effectively with the dispatcher. Here's your step-by-step playbook based on the recovery protocols. Step 1, state your exact location immediately. This is absolutely critical. If you're in a super dangerous spot, like a blind curve on a rural road or stuck in the left lane of I-35, tell them right away so they can prioritize your safety and even bring in local law enforcement if they need to. Step 2, provide the exact make and model of your vehicle. Remember that specialized equipment we talked about? They need to know if they're dispatching a flatbed for a low-clearance sedan or a heavy wrecker for a commercial van. Step 3, give a brief description of the mechanical problem. If it's just a dead battery, they'll send a tech with a commercial jump box instead of a massive tow truck. Knowing exactly what to say guarantees the swiftest, safest recovery possible. So, we've covered the wild weather swings, the specialized flatbeds, the essential triage gear, and the exact steps you need to take when you're stranded. The logistics of roadside recovery are precise and honestly, deeply impressive. But at the end of the day, it all starts with you. So I'm going to leave you with this. If the unpredictable strikes on a blind curve in Texas tonight, are you truly prepared to make the right call? Keep your trusted emergency contacts ready to go in your glove box, stay safe out there on the roads, and hey, thank you so much for joining me for this explainer.